Hello vinyl community, it's Martin here. Hope you're okay. Oh, I haven't got a drink. Oh well, never mind. Right, I just thought I'd do a bit of an update, just to chat, say hi. I haven't been buying a huge amount lately. I don't know whether I'm a little bit despondent or just not as enthusiastic or just busy with life in general. So um, that's how it goes. But I'm okay. I'm fine. Don't worry. Yeah. So I thought I'd show some things, just sort of say what I've been doing. Me and my wife do a weekly radio show in from Milton Keynes Internet Radio. Well, most weeks we do that. They have record players there, so you can actually take stuff in as well as memory sticks and CDs. CDs is easier to do in a way. I have got a couple of finds. I've got a couple of things. One I posted on the YouTube vinyl community Facebook, whatever you call it, page, and it was this. I found some other things with it as well, a boulet. So this is my first Karl-Heinz Stockhausen, and this cost me £1, and I'm very happy with it. Put it through my record cleaner. Haven't played it yet. I'll probably play it this morning actually. Right, do I pronounce what it is? Aus den Sieben-Tagen. And then it appears to be in French as well underneath. Fais voler vers le soleil. Something about the sun. With some orchestra group from Cologne on that side. Only other side is called the same, but it's called liaison. So meeting, I suppose, is translation. There we go. I don't know if you can see that, but I think that's quite good nick on this Harmonia Mundi label, which I guess is a pretty cool label. I think that's the right inner sleeve for it. Yeah, so I've been looking for something by him for ages, and it's always viciously overpriced. One of those sort of people that is, they see the name and they just whack the price up on it instantly. Charity shops and record shops, really, to be honest with you. I know he's on Deutsche Grammophon, and somebody I know has a copy of this thing that he did where it's all the reinterpretation of all national anthems, mainly European, I think. Yeah, so that's that. This I got on CD from the mainstream record shop in the UK, and then went to my local record shop and they had the record of it. It's a great album. I'd recommend it. I probably have recommended it already. This is Anna von Hauswolf. I don't particularly like that cover, although I'm warming to it. I think this lovely inner bit would have made a nicer cover. But they have their reasons, don't they? It's got this person on here. Is it Randall Dunn that's in Sun O or something something like that? Just we're here, yeah, this line here. It's definitely a change from her previous albums. It's definitely more, in a way, it's a bit more mainstream, but it's a bit more noisy as well. Yeah, I mean, I like it. Yeah, I'm not saying she's sold out now or anything like some people would. She doesn't really play here. She played some festival in Birmingham, but seems to be a lot of people, they don't want to, or they don't get so well publicised, or they don't want to play in the UK. I don't know why that is, but it's on City Slang. So this is a record of which at least you can get here now anyway. Not available in the main, or it wasn't when I went there, the main record shop in the UK, the main chain, as it were. few other things. I go to a vinyl night as well once a month, and played some things last Sunday. Played played this. This is a narrow gauge steam train in Wales, in Snowdonia or near Snowdonia, and this is fascinating. With lots of field recordings of people talking as they're going on the train and a narrative. This random record I played as well, a bit of. It's one side is Tony Blair and the other side is George Bush, all samples put in together of them. Very cut and paste. Yeah, almost a bit like what Cassette Boy does on the internet, if you've heard of him. Just on a plain white label. I love it if you find things like this for 50p, and sometimes they just come up trumps. This is a Christian album, Nutshell Fly Away. Great cover there. Knitting, not a sign of an iPad or anything. Writing. It's the back. It's on Myrrh, Christian label, 1977. Not so much acid folk as sort of, well, folk pop, I guess you would say. This is Paul Field over here, this guy here. He's the main guy. I think he did a lot of the work on here, and then he went on to do many albums. But this is the one that I like mostly. Yeah. And then, oh, I forgot. I had some VCLT. Hang on. Thank you, John Downing. Thank you very much for thinking of me, sending me these. There's a little note from him there. Flash it quickly. Right, 2 albums by Cocteau Twins John sent me. So Garlands. I'm trying to remember. I think this one was, because Cocteau Twins, they just take you to another place, basically. And I think the 2 that I had already are quite different sounding as well to these 2. So this one, I think this was a bit more gothic-y sounding. I mean, it's certainly earlier, or it was their first one. I'm not sure when it was from, actually. CAD 211. It's from 1982, so yeah, it's very early. So that was interesting. And then a whole different mood with this one. I don't know the names of these albums. I mean, you know, the covers are so instantly recognisable. This is Head Over Heels. And this is from, let's just say a couple of years later. I don't know. So this was very much more darker in a different way and more ambient, I think, unless I'm getting them muddled up. But thank you, John, for sending them. I'm very much the sort of person that I've got a couple of albums by them, and I sort of always think that that's enough. But there's not so many artists that I would want lots more or the whole discography by them. Like maybe The Church, I would. Yeah, I can't think of anyone else off the top of my head right now, but yeah, often, yeah, you're a fan of certain bands. Like even the Beatles, I think I've got everything album wise. And the Church have got everything up to about 92 on vinyl, from 80 onwards to 92. But yeah, other bands I just sort of like for a while and then go off them a bit, or just maybe I'm like that as a person. I don't know, but yeah, for a band to have changed its sound like Cocteau Twins is quite unbelievable, really. I mean, yeah, maybe it's a bit of fine tweaking they've done here and there. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, James Last. Voodoo Party. I found this. I bought this. Oh, I found this. It was in a whole batch of records, which most of them were mashed. John Downing had a copy of it. He was going to send me, but I found this in there, so I didn't need it. It's James Last with his very clean-looking feet there. Germans and feet. And, apparently, Germans. Get me if I'm wrong and stereotyping you all, but apparently they often have specific shower shoes because they have a big fear of getting fungal foot infections. So, but they look very clean, those feet. And this is a good album. Not really usually my sort of thing, Latin-y, samba-y, South American sort of music, what you will. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be interested who in the VC has got James Last, and are there any other good albums by him? Because obviously a majority are, well, they're not to my liking anyway. There are plenty of them available here in the UK. Got to be one of your 5 artists that you always find everywhere. A couple more to go. Every month on the radio, we play a bit of this. It's a month-by-month guide to gardening with Percy Thrower. I think I've shown this before. Just played a bit of July. Obviously, look at that lovely pad of a house he's got there. Then last Sunday played this as well. Played Summertime from this. This is Herbie Mann at the Village Gate. Let's have a look. What year is it? It's one of them. A plum and orange. 1964. It's from. It ain't necessarily so on the other side, Georgian era Gershwin. And played a bit of this on Sunday as well. This is Zodiac. I've shown this before on Melodia. Dan. What's his name now? Darts and Loops. Dan from Darts and Loops. I think I was talking to him about this, or somebody. Anyway. Another good. So many good vinyl channels. I just don't have time to watch them all. Or yeah. Because I've been watching videos on my phone sometimes as well. You can't always comment on there. But anyway, I have to do my videos on this laptop, this old laptop. Anyway, a couple more things to show. Was playing this, Leave Home, Chemical Brothers 12-inch, and the B-side, Savers of Paradise mix, which is sort of a bit like Chainsaws, and a track called Let Me In, Mate. And then last of all, this record is it's Sami people. So they're like northern Scandinavian group, minority of people, and this is sort of like light jazz folk music with Sami lyrics and some reindeer sounds and field recordings on it. This is quite nice actually. I got this either when I lived in Finland or one of the trips there that I did, and it was, I don't know, maybe like, I think somewhere between €5 and €8 it cost me. Someone's written there something along the lines of, girl, also here wishings for your birthday or blessings or something. I can't quite translate that. You probably can't even see it anyway. So, just a hello to everybody in the VC. Thanks for watching, and I like your videos, and that's about it really. Yeah, okay. Coming in under 15 minutes. Great. Catch up with you all soon. Cheers. Bye.